And good morning, folks. Technically not morning, actually. Good afternoon. Early afternoon is what we'll call it. I'm Caleb Claycamp with Fuller Digital Solutions, and we are back for our second doubleheader of the week here at Oreb Field in Sheldon for your NCC Thunder men's and women's soccer. And it's going to be the men starting here in about 5 minutes. So we are going to give you a nice little pregame and what to expect from today's matchup. And again, this is a doubleheader, so we'll have the women's stream going to be starting at 3:30, just after the conclusion of this first men's match. Now we're going to start with the visiting team. Obviously, North Iowa Area Community College, the Nyack Trojans. They come into this game 7-2 overall, but they've only played one conference game and they are 0-1. They lost last week against the Western Iowa Tech Community College Comets in 3-2 in that match. And really, it's one of those things for this team so far. Their star player is their goalie. He's number one, Eduardo Alessandrini. He is the keeper. He leads the ICCAC in multiple statistical categories. Save percentage is up at 792. He also has only allowed 5 goals this year. That's third in the conference, just behind Iowa Lakes Community College keeper and also Marshalltown Community College keeper. So Alessandrini does not typically allow very many goals, only 5 this season, but actually got the starting lineups. Alessandrini is not starting today in the goalie box, so going to be interesting to see the backup keeper, or the kind of secondary keeper, Gustavo Preciado, is going to take control here of this game for the Nyack Trojans. It'll be an interesting match. I'm not sure if Alessandrini is injured in any way or something to that nature, but nonetheless, if our starting lineups are correct that we've been given, Alessandrini will not be in the goal today. It will be Gustavo Preciado. So an opportunity for NCC looking for their first win of this inaugural year of this program. But we are going to quickly go through the starting lineup here of the Nyack Trojans. Like we said, in goal, number 33, Gustavo Preciado. At forward, number 30, Victor Hugo Honorio, Victor Hugo Honorio. Noah Hersey is a defender. Stanley Fauvergue is a defender as well. Number 20, Randolph Quiros, a defender. Number 16, Charlie Ronald, a forward. Number 11, Kobe Jones, a defender. Number 10, Elia Salvatore Antonini, he's a midfielder. Pablo Salas, number 8, also at midfield. And then we have number 6, Nicolo Cimini, a midfielder. And number 4, Matthias Campos, the forward for the Nyack Trojans. So it'll be a good matchup. Like we said, 0-1 are the Trojans in conference play. And NCC also just 0-1. Overall 0-5 coming into this game, but conference play just 0-1. They played a very, very good Northeast Community College team last week, lost 9-0, but a little deceiving. Northeast is the number 3 team in the nation at this point, so a very, very good program. And it's one of those things where, especially in a first year of a program like NCC's men's and women's program, to see and to play during the course of the season one of the premier teams really in the nation is good for building morale. The players know exactly what to look at and what to strive for in terms of development of this program. So really kind of an advantage, I think, that NCC had that game last week to kind of start off conference play against Northeast Community College. So from here, all the competition really in the conference is going to be quite a bit lower than Northeast, and NCC definitely able to step up to that challenge, I'm sure. We're going to go starting lineups now for NCC, and in goal, it's number 99, Charlie Pertinjaka. And then starting today, it's Santiago Silva, number 28. John Andrea, number 26, is playing today. Kemi Ikoka, defender, number 22. Ori Alster, the defender, number 17. Also the team captain, Alejandro Hanau at defense, number 15. Diego Alferez, number 13. Number 9, Iran Nasruddin at that midfield position. Number 8, Eduardo Tejada at midfield. Then we have number 4, Kais Madi, forward. And number 2, Anthony Gakena, also midfielder for NCC. The Thunder looking to get their first ever win of the program, and looking to get it in nice fashion here on a beautiful Saturday. Again, not a cloud in the sky. A little bit breezy to get some relief from the heat. NCC is going to be wearing, I believe, their white bottoms and white tops, I believe. And then on the other end, all black for Nyack, the Nyack Trojans. So it'll be interesting to see how that may affect on the turf there with the temperatures. But what we're going to do, folks, we're going to take a short commercial break, and we will be right back for the start of this first match of our doubleheader here on Fuller Digital Solutions with Thunder Soccer.
Stumbled across X-ray and did some research about how you can change modalities and you can do all these different opportunities, and I just thought that was really awesome. And NCC had amazing graduation rates, they had great reviews, so that's why I chose NCC.
You should come to NCC as an EMS student because we do care for our students and we want to make sure that they are prepared to take care of that patient no matter what situation they get in. And overall, NCC is just a great place to start your success.
Students are very prepared to take care of patients at clinical and within the simulation department. They're also very prepared once they've graduated to go out as a novice nurse and take care of patients within their employment.
I love NCC because I feel like they just make you feel like you belong here. I've been out of school for 11, 12 years, you know, and I didn't feel like I was intruding. I felt like I was right where I was supposed to be.
You should come and complete your CNA class at NCC because we have a beautiful new lab. We have caring and compassionate instructors that are excited to teach our students, and we would love to have you.
In the end, it takes all of us to help our communities out, and whether that's on a volunteer basis or on a career field. Our communities need you as an EMT or a paramedic, and you can get started with that path right here at NCC right now.
We welcome you to come to NCC and be a part of the engineering, design tech programs, and find your passion for a career choice in manufacturing in Northwest Iowa.
The instructors here are amazing. I mean, Ken, have a question, he'll be doing something with another student. Yeah, what do you need? 3 instructors. I mean, I don't think I can name any other college that has as much one-on-one time as this place. So that in itself is pretty extraordinary.
I think I would be as successful as I am if it wouldn't have been for the TRIO staff's help, encouragement, support, just everything they do for us, always providing extra resources for us and listening to us when we need someone to listen to us as well.
I chose NCC because their electrical program is absolutely incredible. Semester to semester, I never had to worry about if I was in the right classes or if I was on the right track, because they make sure you are set on the right track. All you have to do is try.
Good afternoon, everyone. We just want to give a quick shout out to some of our awesome sponsors that make this event happen today. The dental office, People's Bank, Sibley Veterinary Clinic, Improcure, and Sanford Health. Thank you so much for your support.
That's like 5 of stumbled across X-ray and did some research about how you can change modalities and you can do all these different opportunities, and I just thought that was really awesome. And NCC had amazing graduation rates, they had great reviews, so that's why I chose NCC.
You should come to NCC as an EMS student because we do care for our students and we want to make sure that they are prepared to take care of that patient no matter what situation they get in. And overall, NCC is just a great place to start your success.
Our students are very prepared to take care of patients at clinical and within the simulation department. They're also very prepared once they've graduated to go out as a novice nurse and take care of patients within their employment.
I love NCC because I feel like they just make you feel like you belong here. I've been out of school for 11, 12 years, and I didn't feel like I was intruding. I felt like I was right where I was supposed to be.
You should come and complete your CNA class at NCC because we have a beautiful new lab. We have caring and compassionate instructors that are excited to teach our students, and we would love to have you.
In the end, it takes all of us to help our communities out, and whether that's on a volunteer basis or on a career field, our communities need you as an EMT or a paramedic, and you can get started with that path right here at NCC right now.
So we welcome you to come to NCC and be a part of the engineering design tech programs, and find your passion for a career choice in manufacturing in Northwest Iowa.
The instructors here are amazing. I mean, Ken, have a question, he'll be doing something with another student. Yeah, what do you need? 3 instructors. I mean, I don't think I can name any other college that has as much one-on-one time as this place, so that in itself is pretty extraordinary.
We're thrilled to have you here today, supporting our talented student athletes as they showcase their hard work and dedication on their field. Let's remember the spirit of sportsmanship. It's crucial that we show our respect for each other, the game, the
Stumbled across X-ray and did some research about how you can change modalities and you can do all these different opportunities, and I just thought that was really awesome. And NCC had amazing graduation rates, they had great reviews, so that's why I chose NCC.
You should come to NCC as an EMS student because we do care for our students and we want to make sure that they are prepared to take care of that patient no matter what situation they get in. And overall, NCC is just a great place to start your success.
Number 8, Pablo Salas. Number 10, Elia Salvatore Antonini. Number 11, Kobe Jones. Number 16, Charlie Ronald.
You should come and complete your CNA class at NCC because we have a beautiful new lab. We have caring and compassionate instructors that are excited to teach our students, and we would love to have you.
In the end, it takes all of us to help our communities out, and whether that's on a volunteer basis or on a career field, our communities need you as an EMT or a paramedic, and you can get started with that path right here at NCC right now.
By Gannon Harsman, Connor Lambert, Kaylin Brown, and Ethan Krogman. Introducing the starters for your Thunder. Number 2, Anthony Kakana. Number 4, Kais Mahdi. Number 8, Eduardo Tiada. Number 9, Iran Nesseraldin. Number 13, Diego Alferez. Number 15, Alejandro Henao. Number 17, Ori Alster. Number 22, Kemi Ikoka. Number 26, John Andrea. Number 28, Santiago Silva. And number 99, Charlie Pretenjaka. The Thunder are coached by Jesse Keeler, Trey Thomas, and Christian Knapp. Will everyone please rise, place the flag for the singing of your national anthem by Linda Goody. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so lovely we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and the bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the land that we watched were so gallantly streamed.
I think I would be as successful as I am if it wouldn't have been for the trio staff's help, encouragement, support, just everything they do for us, always providing extra resources for us and listening to us when we need someone to listen to us as well.
I chose NCC because their electrical program is absolutely incredible. Semester to semester, I never had to worry about if I was in the right classes or if I was on the right track, because they make sure you are set on the right track. All you have to do is try.
And welcome back, folks, to Orb Field in Sheldon, Iowa, for some NCC Thunder men's soccer. Also, we have the women's game coming up at 3:30, so you won't want to miss that, as a doubleheader matchup between NCC and the Nyack, North Iowa Area Community College Trojans. Starting lineups have been read. The national anthem has been sung. We are ready to get our game underway. As you see, for NCC, head coached by Jesse Keeler, they are wearing the white tops, white bottoms, and back in the goal, Charlie Pretenjaka, the keeper kit, going to be the baby blue top and bottom. And for Nyack Trojans, they are wearing the black tops, black bottoms, and then the keeper kit is a green top and bottom. Might be hot out there with the black, but there is just a little bit of breeze that's kicked up. It was very, very still earlier this morning when we got to the stadium, just kind of hot and very still, but a little bit of a breeze now coming out of the north, and again, not a cloud in the sky. Ready to start this one underway, and hopefully NCC can get their inaugural win of this season and inaugural win of the program here at home. And it's been a fun week for NCC. They've had their Thunder Days that they've been participating in, lots of activities and that sort of thing. And even today, kind of concluding things with this matchup. First 100 folks into the gate are going to get a free bottle of water and also trail mix from Iowa State. So that's another top gig for you. So starting out, it's going to be Nyack, and on the far side, handling the ball, number 16, Charlie Ronald. Now towards the middle. That's Stanley Fauverguet, and a shot towards the goal, but more of a cross, rather, into the box, handled nicely and cleared away by Henao. Regathered, and then almost intercepted, and really almost gotten away there by number 13, Diego Alferez. Nice defense, nice interception there, that pass. And again, we talked about it, NCC last week, I felt like they weren't as, they didn't push up on defense as much. And already you see number 4 there, Kais Mahdi, really just coming up. And don't let these, these teams kind of get into your territory and have opportunities. Really put some pressure on them kind of at midfield there. Now we have another cross to the near side, greatly defended there by the Thunder. And that was Diego Alferez. That was the second time that tried to cross it to the near side here, trying to get it to Randolph Quiros. Great job there by John Andrea. And now trying to maneuver out John Andrea. Nice move there to guard the defender from the ball. And now a goal kick, I believe, coming from Pritin Jaka. So the first charge of the Nyack Trojans is stalled away, and now we'll see if the NCC Thunder can get something going into Nyack territory. Keeper for the Thunder is way out of the goal here. And still out of the goal now. But Nyack, now Alster trying to regain. And great play there by Gakana. Gakana colliding on that one with Charlie Ronald. Gakana won it. And they're going to say it was touched last by Gakana. No penalty given. Nicolo Cimini passes it up over to the far side. Trying to set up some offense. Now number 8, Pablo Salas. He takes a shot, and Pritin Jaka's there and dives for the save. Great job for Pritin Jaka so far. And Pritin Jaka booms it to midfield, gathered by the Trojans. But then taken, nice job by Nasruddin, and great move towards the middle. Now coming down to Nyack territory, and aggressive so far on offense, crossing it to the keeper. And there we go, NCC. Just that's really, to start things off, all you need. Kind of just get it into their territory, make their keeper work just a little bit, and now we've got a game going here. So right back, Pritin Jaka going to come out of the box, but then retreat back into the box with the ball. And then picks it up. And again, another big kick. And that was a great chance by Kais Mahdi. Nice little 50-50 ball. Nyack defenders ended up getting that one. Coming down the field now is Cimini. Taken away now. And nice pass there. Right to a Thunder player, Kais Mahdi, on the near side. And Thunder players coming to help him. Ori Alster in the middle. Now he sends it back. And stolen away by Nyack. And a nice through ball there. But stolen right back. John Andrea now has it, but taken away again by a Thunder player. Or excuse me, a Trojan player rather. Really, I think the key to the game for both of these teams is that midfield defense. Try to be aggressive at midfield. Don't let it too deep into your territory each time. That's when, if it keeps going all the way to the box, sometimes it eventually goes in. But trying to just keep that ball at midfield, have good midfield defense. And again, Pritin Jaka trying to hook up with Kais Mahdi. Mahdi, nice. And nice try there by Alferez. Now back to the middle to Cimini. Nicolo Cimini, team captain for the Trojans. Now to the far side. Trojans bringing it down the field. Nice interception there and cleared. Another 50-50 ball for Mahdi, and that's the defender, number 29, Noah Hersey. Now dribbling to the middle, nice pass, but Andrea, long legs, able to intercept that one. Now pressure on Cimini, has to retreat. Now to the near side, Pablo Salas. Crosses, and how many times does John Andrea do that? When it goes into the box or near that front area, John Andrea, fantastic defender, does a great job at clearing it out almost every time. Now another one into the box, Pritin Jaka, great job, great hands. .39 minutes left to go in this first half. Still a scoreless tie. Printon Jaka trying to get one of these to go. Now Ori Alster has it. Alster tries to kick it up to Nasruddin. Nasruddin does get it, not called for offside, so they're going to try to set up some offense now. NCC. Nasruddin on the far side makes the move. And now Kaismati with an opportunity. And they're not going to call offsides there, so still NCC with the ball. And a great job. That was number 13, Diego Alferez. Last touched by a Trojan defender, so it's going to be a corner kick. And Ron Nasruddin is going to give the kick now from the near corner. First real opportunity for NCC coming up with a corner kick from the near side, Iran Nasruddin. Nasruddin with the approach. Nasruddin bends it. Cleared out by Trojan defender. Out of play on the far side. It's going to be a throw-in for the Thunder. And again, just at this point with these two teams, just getting the quantity of looks on the attack is really going to be crucial. And so far, through the first couple of minutes, it's gone to the Trojans, a couple of looks at goal, but now over here in their own territory. Now a corner kick. Great job by Nasruddin to let that one go out. Now another opportunity from the far corner. And Alferez, Diego Alferez, number 13, is going to take this kick from the far corner. Nasruddin setting up deep in the box. Alferez bends it near, and Nasruddin just hit that one wide. But a good attempt there for NCC. And again, just giving yourself a chance time after time. One of them is going to go through. Nasruddin. You can tell he was a little anxious for that goal there. He'll get another opportunity this game. I guarantee it. Trojans bring the ball down. Kekana challenging. Now Alster. Nice tackle there, but Trojans retain possession. Number 8, Salas retreats the ball now to 29, Noah Hersey. Hersey now to Chimini in the middle. The team captain dribbles it there at midfield. Sends a through ball. And offsides was called. That's what I was gonna say. Yes, absolutely. Great call by the near boundary official on that offsides. But again, that's the right thought for the Trojans. Great leverage play there by NCC, drawing that offsides penalty. Printon Jaka gonna send this one into Trojan territory. Trojans going to gather this one. It's Elia Salvatore Antonini on that far side. Stolen away by the Thunder. But right back. And now an opportunity. Victor Hugo Hanuarario. Kobe Jones with the ball. And now to the near side. Pablo Salas. Salas defended by Mahdi. Great defensive pressure by Gakana, and now some contact, some physicality, but no call. And they're going to say last touch by NCC. Now the Trojans throw it into the near side. Now a chip into the box. Printon Jaka, great job there. Physical play by Printon Jaka. He went up to grab that ball. Came down squarely on his side there. We're going to hope it's just kind of one of those get the air knocked out of you type plays. And now the official stopping time. But just as soon as he does, Printon Jaka is back up, says, I'm good. And now cleared to midfield. Case Motti tried to get that one. Now Alster with an opportunity, 50-50 ball. Andrea elevates to get that one. And turned over there. NCC has it now. Great play there by Eduardo Tejada. And a foul on Tejada as NCC going to have possession there. And going to try to get things into Trojan territory once more. 33 left to go in the first half. Still a scoreless tie here at Orb Field in Sheldon. Pritton Jaka coming out of the box to send this one deep. And a little too deep and out of play on that far side. That was a great effort there, I believe, by Eduardo Tejada. Tried to kind of keep that one in play. Now bringing it down, it's Noah Hersey. Hersey now to Nicolo Cimini. Cimini bringing it past the half point again. Cimini trying to get it inside and does to Randolph Quiros. Quiros now to Salas on the near side. Now deep near the boundary. Quiros with an opportunity, chips it off Gakana. Physicality. And it's going to be a goal kick. Great job there by Anthony Gakana. Playing some defense and stalling out that offensive push there for the Nyack Trojans. As Printon Jaka now bombs it to the near boundary. And no call there. Some physicality from Diego Alferez. And no card given. The official letting these two teams play physical ball, which I do like. There has to be some element of competitiveness and physicality, just not excessively. Great call by the head official, Ben Lloyd, to just kind of reset things, let them play on. And now, possible opportunity for Nyack. Number 11, Kobe Jones, bends it. And Nasruddin has it now. Bringing it up the field. Nasruddin tries to make a move, gets away from him, and now handled by the Thunder. Excuse me, not the Thunder, the Trojans, rather. Iran Nasruddin defending. Last touch by NCC. Ball's going to go in favor of the Trojans. Randolph Quiros with the overhead toss in on the side boundary. Last touch by Gakana. Now a little bit closer. Alster with some good defense. Now Gakana with a boundary toss in. No, it's going to be John Andrea. Andrea throws it long. And great job to gather that one is Ori Alster. And great move by Alster. He's up the near side. Alster making moves and tripped up. And a whistle is blown by the official. So Iran Nasruddin is going to restart momentum for NCC and going to start things just like that in Trojan territory. Iran bending it towards the goal, making a run at it are NCC Thunder offenders, but handled by the keeper, number 33, Gustavo Preciado. And headed up the other side now quickly are the Trojans. Just about at midfield. Nice defense, getting back quickly. And now to the near side, it's going to be Salas. Salas now to Cimini in the middle. Back to Salas. All the way across now to that far side to Stanley Fauverguet. Fauverguet brings it up. Great defense in the middle by NCC. So this is going to be a throw-in now from Kobe Jones. Now substitution coming in for the Trojans. Number 30, Victor Hugo Hanuario, comes out. And number 13, Max Polson comes in. Polson, a native of Aberdeen, Scotland. So it'll be a corner kick now on the far side for the Trojans. And corner kick comes in shallow. Now Salas with it up top. Great defense there by NCC. And now Gakana, physicality again. No whistle. And making a move. Nice job there is Diego Alferez. That was a great job by Alferez, making moves on the near boundary. Just kind of clearing that out into Trojan territory. Now Gakana. Nasruddin is pushing up the defense. And now Chimini brings it up in the middle. Chimini now to the far side. And that's going to be to Salvatore Antonini. Or excuse me, Kobe Jones out there. Going to be a corner kick now for the Trojans. This time it's going to be Elia Salvatore Antonini who gives the kick from that far corner. And entered into the box, headed quite high over the goal. That was number 25, Stanley Fauverguet. So now a goal kick coming for NCC and the Thunder. Now NCC, Case Motti tries to push the defense up into the back row of the Trojans. Now Gakana challenges, taken by Alferez, and won by the Trojans. Now bringing it up. Great stop there by John Andrea. Keeper with the ball up out of the box, now given to Noah Hersey down low. Now Salas trying to get something through. John Andrea playing good D, and Pritanjaka. Pritanjaka, sky high to midfield. 50-50 ball, and goes the way of NCC. And now pressing up to the goalie is Kais Motti, doing a great job as kind of the point of that defense. Nice job by Gakana. Now Nasruddin heads it now to Alferez. Alferez making moves. Playing physical ball in the middle of the field, and now a whistle from the official. And just a whistle. Again, I like to see some physical soccer here. Just not too physical. I don't think that was. But it'll definitely be something to see. I feel like both of these teams are going to try to push and see where the line is with these officials today. We're just, in terms of physicality, we'll just have to see where that is. And sent in by Kobe Jones, way over everyone. And it'll be a goal kick for Pritanjaka. "24 minutes left to go in this first half. Nyack and NCC tied at 0. Kick coming from Britton Jaka. It's shallow to Andrea, and Andrea going to boot it up the middle with some power, headed by Hersey. Nice job by Alster. Now Diego Alferez has it at midfield. Nice attempt at a through pass. Rebounds to Alferez. Still physical. And Alferez going to get tripped up there. Now Alferez a little worried with the official, but the official's letting both sides play physical, which is good. Gakana sends it in, and NCC fans complaining of possibly a little bit of a high kick. Nacho Morales trying for the 50-50 ball at midfield and tangled up. And I believe the call there was a little bit of the hands by Nacho Morales, kind of wrapping up of the defender. So Hersey to resume things. Also in the game, besides Nacho Morales, number 24, Ian Troncoso comes up and replaces Kais Mahdi, gives him a break, kind of at the point of that defensive pyramid and that defensive spear. Number 23. Now on the far side, it's Beauvergay. Now Kobe Jones working on two Thunder defenders, and Jones dribbles it out himself, so NCC with an overhead throw on the far boundary, deep in their own territory. Gakana throws it towards midfield, 50-50 ball, handled now by the Thunder. Nacho Morales fights for it in the middle. And this is taken now by Beauvergay. And a little 50-50 ball between him and Kemi Ikoka on that far side defensively. Opportunity for, and it goes in. Wow, what a shot and goal from Nicolo Cimini. As Cimini bends it, was kind of right at the top and about 30 yards away from the goal. Sends it by a diving Prtinjaka, and it's 1-0 in favor of the visiting Nyack Trojans. And just 1-0 here with 21 left to go. If you're NCC, a lot of game left. You just got to keep giving yourselves opportunities and keep a calm head here. Ori Alster, team captain, sends it up, and that's handled by Cimini. Now a little bit of physicality, spinning towards the middle. Now Nicolo Cimini has it. Cimini sends it through to the near side now, and this is handled by Max Polson. Polson. Now this is Salas back to Cimini. Now to the near side to Quiros. Quiros now crosses it to the far side to Beauvergay. Now all the way back to Noah Hersey. Trojans kind of cycling around the perimeter right now, looking for an opportunity. Now finally dribbling in, penetrating slightly. Back out. Now Cimini in the middle. Nicolo Cimini back out to the far side to Beauvergay. Beauvergay going to chip one into the box. And they let it go through all the way. And nothing doing, so it'll be a goal kick now for Prtinjaka. Prtinjaka allowing for his team to get in position. Sends the kick now to midfield to Alferez. But a nice job, and last touch by Gakana on the near side. That was a nice job by Quiros. Kind of hitting that one in the air And now Keyros with it once again, near boundary. Chips it to the middle. Cimini already has one goal. Sets himself up in the middle. And now cleared out of there by Ikoka. Now to the near side again, Keyros. Now Cimini in the middle. Cimini far side Fauverguet. 20 minutes left to go in the first half. 1-0 for the visiting Trojans. Quick passes for the Trojans, immediately stalled out by John Andrea. And a corner kick coming from the near side. Excuse me, just an inbound. Keyros. Overhead pass to Salas. Salas back to Keyros. Quick passes by the Trojans. Lost. Ori Alster has it now. Alster passes it up. Now back to Alster. Stolen by Salas. Salas makes a move. There's a scrum for it in the middle. Great aggression there by NCC's defense. Great job there by Gakana, not allowing that cross. Now on the far side, Kobe Jones tries to hit it through, blocked again by a near Thunder defender. And that's a great job to step in between that one. That was a great job, again, number 24, Ian Troncoso. And now Troncoso up here at the tip of the spear. Trying to play some nice defense, and he does. Hersey now gets it down to Keyros on the near side. Keyros back to Hersey. Right now, you'd like to see NCC's defense kind of get up there and pressure just a little bit. Hersey with time, trying to set something up. Hersey dribbles it right in, and now gets it to the middle. Now back to Hersey. And again, Hersey with an opportunity, sends it towards the middle and through, and then cleared away by a defender. I believe it's Alejandro Hanau, and it is over there. Great job by Hanau, and then a little scrum there for it. I believe last touched. Yes, they're going to say last touched by... And now a whistle. Little confusion about who touched that one last. Nacho Morales talking a little bit of a high kick. Captain Nicolo Cimini coming over and talking to the official. Official saying, I know what I'm doing. 17:38 left to go in the first half. Salas has it now in midfield. And a little bit of aggression there from Nacho Morales on defense. Now Randolph Keyros. Keyros gets it in, and Trojans lose it. Now cleared away. Hersey has it now at midfield. Hersey. And a 50-50 ball stolen away by the Thunder and trying to get through. Does get through, but when the keeper playing up that far out of the box, it's going right to him, and does exactly that. Now Salas coming down. Nacho Morales. Now back to the keeper. Keeper up so far for the Trojans. Now Ori Alster coming the other way. Regathered by the Trojans. Now Salas coming down. Nice job by Gakana. Back in. John Andrea gets a foot on it. Now Andrea stays with it. And Andrea now up the near side. Andrea out in front of a Keyros. Hits it out. Great job there by John Andrea. Now typically Andrea, the type of player that just kind of clears it out either with a nice boot or his head, but this time kind of dribbles it all the way out past midfield and up into Trojan territory. Now Alferez tosses it into Morales. Morales, a kick over his head. And now Hanau to Morales. Morales has it at midfield. Morales chips it up and over. Now a possible opportunity. 50-50 ball. Troncoso. That one's handled by the keeper, Gustavo Preciado. Again, good opportunity for the Thunder. Have to keep stringing those along and get back on defense. Gakana. Now John Andrea. And Andrea might do the same thing. Hits it all the way up to midfield. Taken by the Trojans. And the Trojans retreating. Hersey now to the goalie, Preciado. And now to the far side. And all the way across now to the near side. Last touched by the Trojans. So now we'll see another substitution. Number 8, Eduardo Tejada, coming out for NCC. Coming in, I believe, is number... See if we can get a number here once he turns. Number 14, Jose Martinez. So Martinez in now. 28, Santiago Silva with it. And a quick throw in, Pritton Jaka, way to come out. And then a whistle here from the head official, Ben Lloyd. And there we go, a little discrepancy again with whose throw-in exactly it is. So that was actually supposed to be NCC, but the Trojans had taken it, and now NCC with another throw-in right at about midfield on that far boundary. Kemi Akoka, overhead throw. And now to the near side. And a boot now from Silva. And trying to get one over the head of the goalie, but can't do so. I like that idea, though. That's exactly with Gustavo Preciado. He's so far out of the box at times. You know, it's one thing when they're all the way in Thunder territory, but sometimes he's 20 or 30 outside of the box there, and they're at like midfield. And just there, Preciado retreating deep into his own box with the ball. And now Hertzi with it on the near side. Hertzi dribbles up. Nacho Morales being active there as the middle kind of defender in that midfield scheme. Last touch there, I believe, by Andrea. So now, yes, it's going to be a corner kick given on the far corner for the Nyack Trojans. Again, Trojans currently up 1-0. It was Nicolo Cimini from about 30 yards straight on at the goal. He bent one past Pritton Jaka. NCC looking to answer ever since. Corner kick came and went too far. Now NCC trying to answer. That was defender Harry Twin for the Trojans. Got a head on that. And now Hertzi. Hertzi passes it up now to his teammate, Jose Sebastian Galanton. Hertzi now back to Preciado, who, again, about 20 yards out of the box here when the ball's at midfield, taken by NCC there. And now Nacho Morales. Still at midfield, and now the Trojans have it back. Sebastian Galanton crosses it to the far side, trying to get it to Kobe Jones. Jones did save it, but crosses it now back to the near side, where North Iowa Area Community College Trojan could not keep it in play. So it's going to be a goal kick now for Pritton Jaka. 11 minutes left to go in the first half. Again, 1-0 is the score in favor of the Nyack Trojans. NCC looking to answer. John Andrea has it and shanks that one out of bounds, unfortunately. And now from the near boundary, Quiros going to toss it in straight to the middle, gathered by Alster and cleared by the team captain. Good challenge there by Troncoso, and now back all the way to Fauverguet. Now to Cimini. Cimini now to Salas a little further forward on the near side. Salas to the middle. Stopped by Andrea, taken by Alster. Alster, great pass to Morales. Back to Morales. Nacho brings it up. And great job there by Morales staying with it. And NCC going to keep it. Now the Trojans retreat. Salas. Back to Salas in the middle. Chips it into the box. Gakana says no thank you. Opportunity. Troncoso pushing heavily back to the keeper. Preciado now to the near side to Hertzi. Hertzi brings it down now to the middle. Chip now to the far side of the middle. Jose Sebastian Galanton was trying to do some work, and now Galanton has it again. Can't get it past Alster. Ori Alster. Great physical play by the team captain. Now chips it up to the forward. This is Troncoso, and Troncoso trying to draw a foul. They're going to say, no, it was not a whistle. NCC, great steal there at midfield. Chipped up for Troncoso. Troncoso has a chance against Hertzi. And Hertzi just trying to survive, kicks that out of bounds, waiting for some of his defenders to follow. And now going to have some substitutions, some fresh bodies coming in for NCC as head coach Jesse Kuehler kind of senses a need for some refreshments, especially with the ball deep into Nyack territory. Nacho Morales, great job defensively there. Diego Alferez comes out, great job. Also Troncoso going to come out, did a great job kind of as the tip of the spear there. Now number 19, Lorenz Gooney comes in. Also number 10, Nicholas Urakokia. Great play there. Jose Martinez with an attempt just left to the near post. Now a substitution coming for the Nyack Trojans and head coach Gannon Harzma. Coming in number 26, Javier Calderon. Calderon coming in for Quiros. And quickly now up the middle, that's Sebastian Galanton. And now just going the other way. And this is a great drive by Ricardo Manuebo Pumarol. Pumarol. And now Gooney. Gooney and Pumarol can't get anything going. Nice job by Alster to intercept that pass. Ori Alster. And a whistle. Looks like we had a ruling there by the far side boundary official. Now Preciado, the goalie. A couple of fresh attackers up here for NCC in Gooney and Urakokia. That one's kicked out by Manebo Pumarol. Javier Calderon throws it into Salas. Salas gets it to the middle to Cimini. Cimini trying to set something up, but gets it now to his teammate Sebastian Galanton. Galanton to the far side. Chipped in the box there by number 5, Harry Twin. Handled by Pritin Jaka. Now a goal kick coming. Pritin Jaka. .50-50 ball for NCC. Won by the Trojans. Trojans retreat far into their own territory. Fauverguet gets it back to the goalie. Ori Alster challenges Hertzi on defense. Now into the middle, past some NCC defenders. Now here come the Trojans. Great defensive play there by the Thunder, but the Trojans still get it. Now a misstep and a little bit of falling around there, a couple missteps and then a trip or two, and NCC's now going to have possession of this ball. John Andrea sends it to the far side, handled by Harry Twin. And now a whistle given by Ben Lloyd, the official. And that was called on Kobe Jones, so now NCC with a possible opportunity. John Andrea coming all the way up from that back row defender spot. Looking to add a little bit of height up there close to the Trojans' goal. Ikoka fakes it. Now trying to bend it in the box. It's a nice pass into the box, but cleared away. Back to an NCC offender. So still in Trojan territory. Great attempt there. Now number 10, Nicholas Urakokia. Trojans very aggressive defensively. Nice job, Ori Alster with an opportunity. Alster now feeds it up. Number 11 with a chance. Again, number 11, Ricardo Manuebo Pumaral. And NCC finally gathering it. Nice move there. Jose Martinez chips it into the goal box, handled by Preciado. Now Harry Twin with it on the far side, back to Preciado in the box. Preciado now to Hertzi on the near side. Just kind of probing the perimeter here. Now across the middle to Cimini. Nicolo Cimini. Now Salas. Salas retreats to Hertzi. Just about midfield now. Hertzi crosses it to Twin. Twin brings it up on the far side. Twin trying to penetrate, does a little bit. And an opportunity. And nice passes there by the Trojans. And now great job there. Great save by Pritanjaka. Pritanjaka quickly out. And nice pass by Pritanjaka is going to get NCC headed the other way. Great job. And coming up now is Ricardo Manuebo Pumaral. Pumaral. And they're going to say all ball there on that one. Great tackle by number 26, Javier Calderon. Calderon now has it near side, guarded by Gacana. Calderon retreats to Salas. Salas bringing it up. Now to Javier Calderon. Calderon gets it back. Now on the near side. Guarded by Gacana. Handled by Pritanjaka. It's going to be a goal kick. 2 minutes left to go in the half. Pritanjaka sends it up. Alster. Calderon tosses it into Salas. Back to Calderon. Calderon retreating to Hertzi now. Hertzi all the way back to his own goalie. Preciado well out of the box. Now to the other end. Harry Twin now brings it up past the midpoint. On that far side. Now to the middle to Salas. Salas. Now down to Calderon. Calderon crosses it towards the middle. Cleared out well by Santiago Silva. And now another try. Shot on goal. And that was, again, a shot from Nicolo Cimini. Cimini doesn't get it to go. And now NCC with it deep in their own territory. Gacana. Nice pass. Alster. Preciado, the keeper, with it. Bringing it up on that far side once again, Harry Twin. Twin, a booming kick all the way to the near side. No offsides given. Ori Alster clears it out. Still in NCC territory. Hertzy. Now Alster, great pass by Alster. And now an opportunity, nice ball, number 11, Ricardo Manuevo Pumaral. Pumaral with an opportunity just before the end of the first half, crosses it and can't get an opportunity to go. Too little, too late as time ticks down in the first half of play. But a good way for NCC to end that first half with a little bit of aggression and a little bit of offensive attack. Coming out right now, head coach Jesse Kuehler. A little displeased without a shot on goal there. But nonetheless, NCC goes into halftime down 1-0 here in Orab Field in Sheldon against the Nyack Trojans.
Stumbled across X-ray and did some research about how you can change modalities and you can do all these different opportunities, and I just thought that was really awesome. And NCC had amazing graduation rates, they had great reviews, so that's why I chose NCC.
You should come to NCC as an EMS student because we do care for our students and we want to make sure that they are prepared to take care of that patient no matter what situation they get in. And overall, NCC is just a great place to start your success.
Our students are very prepared to take care of patients at clinical and within the simulation department. They're also very prepared once they've graduated to go out as a novice nurse and take care of patients within their employment.
I love NCC because I feel like they just make you feel like you belong here. I've been out of school for 11, 12 years, and I didn't feel like I was intruding. I felt like I was right where I was supposed to be.
You should come and complete your CNA class at NCC because we have a beautiful new lab. We have caring and compassionate instructors that are excited to teach our students, and we would love to have you.
In the end, it takes all of us to help our communities out, and whether that's on a volunteer basis or on a career field, our communities need you as an EMT or a paramedic, and you can get started with that path right here at NCC right now.
So we welcome you to come to NCC and be a part of the engineering design tech programs and find your passion for a career choice in manufacturing in Northwest Iowa.
The instructors here are amazing. I mean, Ken, have a question, he'll be doing something with another student. Yeah, what do you need? 3 instructors. I mean, I don't think I can name any other college that has as much one-on-one time as this place, so that in itself is pretty extraordinary.
And welcome back, folks. Fuller Digital Solutions for our NCC College Soccer doubleheader here on this beautiful Saturday and halftime of the men's game. Again, NCC hosting a doubleheader against the North Iowa Area Community College, the Nyack Trojans. And currently, the Trojans up 1-0 after one half of play. But at halftime here, as we normally do for your little bit of halftime information or entertainment, I have an interview speaking right now with the athletic director here at NCC, Eric Francis. So, Mr. Francis, first and foremost, how are we doing today?
Doing pretty good today. Thank you for having me. We're excited for some soccer going on today with Nyack. We're at the halfway point with our season. With both men's and women's soccer as well as our sports shooting here. They're starting postseason play here in October.
Absolutely, and like you said, it's very exciting. The inaugural season of both the men's and women's program. Kind of introduce yourself. Where are you originally from? How long have you been here with NCC in the athletics department?
Yeah, so as you mentioned, my name's Eric Francis. I grew up in Pocahontas. I also came from Pocahontas from my teaching and athletic director role down there. This is my first year at NCC. That actually started here in July, so I hit the ground running with the inaugural soccer season. This season they had done a lot of the groundwork. A lot of people put in work from the turf field to the scoreboard, as well as getting coaches here and getting the players and the recruitment going on here. So I've been trying to put some catch up with them. They've done a lot of great things here, and I'm happy to be a part of it now.
Absolutely, and like you mentioned, your first year here, kind of already expanding and already growing the program. So, is that obviously what you want to do here, or what's the goal, I guess, of your tenure here at NCC in your mind here as the AD?
The goal is always just kind of provide as much as we can for student athletes, both from the classes themselves here, but with soccer and sports shooting being started, sports shooting back in 2019, soccer this year. The goal is to continue to expand our athletic programs as much as we can. Do some research, find out what's going to bring a lot of students to the area that may have not thought about coming here before, and just continue to explore some opportunities and try to get as much as we can here at NCC.
Yeah, absolutely. Cannot agree with you more there. And like I said, it kind of all started with the shooting sports team here at NCC, like I mentioned back in 2019. So that's kind of already some success and some good things that they've done this season. Kind of speak on your shooting sports team and what you've seen from them this year.
Over the last few years here, they've had some academic honors, most recently in 2023. Where they received some ICCAC all-conference honors academically, and they do pretty well out there, shooting about in that 460, 470 range. Sports shooting-wise, they've had some tough competition here, starting out with a few losses that they've had, but teams that they will be competing for national titles from Iowa Central and Iowa Western. But we're right there competing with them. We have a great group of kids that are out there doing their sports shooting with head coach Brian Locke. And we're excited for them. They're shooting up at Sibley here this year due to the Rock Valley flooding that had taken place and had flooded the range there. So Sibley was gracious enough to host us, and we've been out there for a couple home meets, and we have another one coming this Thursday with Ellsworth at 3 o'clock.
Gotcha, absolutely. So kind of right now in the heat of things, both season-wise, both your shooting sports team, also here with the soccer teams. Talk to me a little bit about your thoughts here about, like you said, halfway point in the season of the men's and women's kind of inaugural year. The women have had some success a little bit, got a couple wins. The men's still looking to crack that win column. It's going to happen sooner or later, but just give me your thoughts on kind of year number one and what you've seen.
We've been very pleased with Coach Jesse Keeler and Trey Thomas with the men's and women's teams. The coaches have done a phenomenal job getting recruits in here in January and February, getting them on, kind of within the college signed, and then when they started here in August 1 here practices, they've done just a great job developing not only athletes on the field, students in the classroom, and just leaders for the future for us. So we've been very excited with what we've seen. There's been a lot of kind of buzz around campus, regarding not only sports shooting but our soccer programs as well. We got about 15 different countries being represented by men and women soccer players. So a lot of new culture being brought into the Sheldon area, and we're excited about it. The coaches and athletes, they've done a great job. They're out here working hard, and we can't ask for anything better than that, and hoping for the men to crack that win column here, as you said. And they've been close here a few times, and one of these times they're going to get over the hump and do it. So the women have done that, and we want to continue to build from that aspect, and just continue to play hard and have some fun out there.
Absolutely. Like you mentioned, kind of continue to build. So that kind of brings me right into my next question. What do you feel like is your vision kind of for the future here? I mean, first year, you got soccer going, both men's and women's. I mean, are we going to have football next year, baseball? I mean, just kind of, what are your thoughts here for the future?
We obviously want to expand into the other sports. Up in Northwest Iowa, this part of the state anyway, really good into their volleyball. Like you said, football and basketball up here. They do a lot of great things up in this area here. We have good communities, strong communities around us. So I would like to see us, continue to expand. Obviously, we don't want to grow too much too fast, where it hurts us, in other areas. But we do want to expand into these other areas, looking at, like you said, some of the major sports, probably bringing in, cross-country track, basketball, wrestling, maybe the summer sports there, where college has them in the spring there, so it won't interfere with that, with sharing facilities, or looking to potentially build new facilities of our own out on a campus and going from there. But, with that partnership that we've had with Sheldon High School here, at the turf field, sharing soccer, they got middle school football, junior varsity games, little kids stuff. A lot of things happening out here on the field here. So working with them, and it's been great. Working with Eric Mason, the AD, and the other coaches and stuff. It's been great for us out here, and we were happy to share and work with Sheldon and NCC here.
Yeah, absolutely. And, it's one of those things where, Northwest Iowa Community College, it truly is a community. And especially with you guys, you're reaching out into several different communities. We've already seen a lot of support here at the soccer games. I mean, fans showing up to see kind of the inaugural year. Like you mentioned, you have a great relationship with the Sheldon Orbs, also, the Sibley Cheat and Gun Club, and like you said, Rock Valley. So kind of one of those things where things are looking good here at NCC, and I'm thinking you're looking to continue those things. So any last things that you have to say, or really any last kind of thoughts or really anything about NCC athletics?
Just everything in general here. Like I said, we're excited with what's going on. We're happy to have the support of the community here, and always looking for people to come out, retrieve some balls, help in the concession stands. Just get involved. It's kind of our support here. At the very least, come out and cheer. We've been pretty blessed with weather here. So far, been some nice days. Hopefully that continues here through October as we finish out our first season with soccer. But the biggest thing is just come out and support NCC soccer and sports shooting.
Absolutely, and like you said, not a cloud in the sky today. It's a gorgeous day. And Eric, thank you so much for your time and talking to us about some NCC athletics.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
That was the athletic director for Northwest Iowa Community College, Eric Francis, for your little halftime infomercial / entertainment here, getting some more info about NCC athletics. Again, all of you folks that have been watching the streams, we have a nice little turnout of fans here today from both of these teams, as the North Iowa Area Community College, not too far away, kind of Northwest Iowa, North Iowa area, kind of very similar. So a couple of fans from the Trojans traveling well here to the field, and again, we are here. We got about just 5 minutes left to go in halftime, so we are going to just take a short break. Again, the Trojans currently up 1-0 after one half of play. The Nyack Trojans over the NCC Thunder. Stay tuned.
Stumbled across X-ray and did some research about how you can change modalities and you can do all these different opportunities, and I just thought that was really awesome. And NCC had amazing graduation rates, they had great reviews, so that's why I chose NCC.
You should come to NCC as an EMS student because we do care for our students and we want to make sure that they are prepared to take care of that patient no matter what situation they get in. And overall, NCC is just a great place to start your success.
Our students are very prepared to take care of patients at clinical and within the simulation department. They're also very prepared once they've graduated to go out as a novice nurse and take care of patients within their employment.
I love NCC because I feel like they just make you feel like you belong here. I've been out of school for 11, 12 years, and I didn't feel like I was intruding. I felt like I was right where I was supposed to be.
You should come and complete your CNA class at NCC because we have a beautiful new lab. We have caring and compassionate instructors that are excited to teach our students, and we would love to have you.
In the end, it takes all of us to help our communities out, and whether that's on a volunteer basis or on a career field. Our communities need you as an EMT or a paramedic, and you can get started with that path right here at NCC right now.
So we welcome you to come to NCC and be a part of the engineering design tech programs, and find your passion for a career choice in manufacturing in Northwest Iowa.
The instructors here are amazing. I mean, Ken, have a question, he'll be doing something with another student. Yeah, what do you need? 3 instructors. I mean, I don't think I can name any other college that has as much one-on-one time as this place. So that in itself is pretty extraordinary.
Alrighty, welcome back, folks. We are just about ready to get half number 2 underway. There's the buzzer to end our halftime. Again, 1-0 in favor of Nyack Trojans. Again, North Iowa Area Community College. It was Nicolo Cimini from about 30 yards out, right in the middle of the field. Sent one past Pritin Jaka. Not much you can do about it. Just really great shot, right on the money, up in that top far corner of that goal. And now the officials back into position. Our clock is reset at 45 minutes. We're ready for half number 2. Interesting to see what adjustments NCC makes. Still looking for an answer to that first goal early in the first half, relatively early. Had an opportunity possibly at the very, very end of the first half, but not enough time to quite get a shot or really attempt anything. And we're off. NCC men's soccer here in the second half right away. NCC trying to push it into Trojan territory, but the Trojans coming right back. Trojans feeding it to the middle. Salvatore Antonini trying to make a move. John Andrea clears it out. Out of play on the near boundary at midfield. And it looks like a whistle was given in the middle of the field. So a possible opportunity. I will not be surprised if Nicolo Cimini gets a look at this. He's kind of hanging around the ball right now. It looks like Elia Salvatore Antonini is going to kick this to start things off. Chips it in. And again, exactly what they tried to do. Nicolo Cimini tried to chip it into Cimini. Cimini was sneaking around kind of the near side. And Cimini did have a chance. Had a goal there. Really just kind of missed the shot. He is kicking himself that it's not 2-0 right now, but we're fine with it. Nasruddin on defense. Salvatore Antonini. Great job dribbling that up the far side. Just a word from the official to Nasruddin there. And cleared away by Santiago Silva. Now Kais Madi all the way up, challenging the goalkeeper with the ball. Given away now to NCC at midfield. Ooh, Alferez tried to get it through. I think Alferez, and now he stole it back. Diego Alferez. And the whistle, yeah, that's right. I was going to say the referee initially pointed that that ball was going to the Trojans, but then correctly kind of corrected himself there as Alferez fell to the ground. And now Nasruddin. Iran Nasruddin. Iran Nasruddin tries to get it into the box. Ori Alster tried to get a run on it, couldn't do so. Handled by Preciado, the goalie. Now near side, Harry Twin. Twin, booming kick towards the middle. NCC back on defense. Gakana has it now. Gakana trying to bring it up midfield. Taken away by João Gabriel. That was a nice attempt there by number 26, Javier Calderon on the far side. Silva tries to get it to midfield. Better positioning from the Trojans. And last touch there by Salvatore Antonini. Kemi Ikoka tries to get it in and does. Official signal for that possession to stay with NCC. Kemi Ikoka doing a good job to really play defense on that ball as it was rolling out of bounds, last touched by the Trojans. Ikoka sends it in again. Header by Nasser Dean. This one handled this time. And Kais Mahdi and Harry Twin a little bit of tangled up. No whistle. And Kemi Ikoka going to retreat the ball back to Pritanjaka. Pritanjaka makes a man miss. And now kicks it close. Cleared out by Andrea. That's right to Nasser El-Din. Aaron Nasser El-Din. Up the far side. Towards the middle. Now tries to fake. And stolen away by the Trojans. Nasser El-Din still playing aggressive defense. And now NCC has it back. Kais Mahdi stole that one away. Trying to get it up to Alster. That was number 13, Diego Alferez. Throw in by the Trojans. Alferez playing good defense. Alferez won that. And Alster. Now Nasser El-Din. Great hitter. Now an opportunity for Gakana. Or excuse me, Kais Mahdi. Kais Mahdi. The forward. Mahdi. And can't handle that one. That's Eduardo Tejada. That was a great look for Tejada from Kais Mahdi. Now here come the Trojans. John Andrea clears it out. Gathered by Fauvergue. Now to the near side to Twin. Now back to Fauvergue. NCC has it. Passes it up to Alster. Alster on the run at midfield. Ori Alster with it on the run. A Wolf behind him. And gets it. Tries to chip it over. And hit the top bar. The team captain almost with the equalizer. Ori Alster. Trying to do exactly what we've kind of said. Preciado just a little far out of the box at times. And Alster chipped it in and really about a foot above the crossbar, actually hit the crossbar of the field goal post. And now Trojans coming up, and we see kind of an awkward, I don't know if there was contact there. Number 28 is Santiago Silva. And Silva right back up. Not exactly sure what happened there. Maybe just caught somewhat of the funny bone. Sometimes that'll kind of just touch you in the right spot, drop you like a bag of rocks. But he's back up, and now a nice defense from NCC. Diego Alferez trying to keep it away from Quiros. Quiros now trying to, now Quiros again. Quiros retreats it. Now to Calderon. Calderon crossing it into the box. Pritanjaka has it. Pritanjaka quickly with a booming kick. And that one's a very long kick. That one's going to be all the way handled by the goalie in the box, Preciado. Preciado now to the far side. It's going to be Fauvergue, now up to Calderon. Calderon bringing it up past midfield. Defense receding. Calderon now gets it, and that's going to be offsides all day. Salvatore Antonini. And a yellow card given. So that yellow card was given to Elia Salvatore Antonini, as I believe kind of booted that ball out of play, out of the entire stadium here. So kind of a yellow card for somewhat of a delay of game, not allowing the NCC Thunder to have possession in a timely manner. Handled by the Thunder, but stolen away. Again now, Salvatore Antonini chips it up to Calderon, too far outside. But they're going to say last touched by NCC, so it looks like it was deflected out of bounds. Cimini. Now Harry Twin is going to cross it into the box. Header from Salvatore Antonini. Too high, too far. Couldn't really get on top of that header, so kind of just bounced off the top of his head, went out of play. Pritton-Jaka. 35 minutes left to go in the game. Charlie Pritton-Jaka sends it up to midfield. Alster with the header. Great header and a nice second touch there. Ikoka, 50-50 from Nasser-Ul-Din, and that's hit by Harry Twin. Handled nicely by Alster. Ori Alster. No whistle given by the official. And now right back to the Trojans. Kobe Jones. Jones crosses it over. Now to Salvatore Antonini with a shot in the goal. Salvatore Antonini extending the lead for the Trojans. Now 2-0. And I think, yeah, we just had another card. Not sure exactly who it was on. I believe number 14, João Gabriel. Just kind of an additional forward. Yes, it was number 14. An additional forward for... I don't know if it was taunting or what the deal was there, but yellow card given to him nonetheless after that goal, 2-0 in favor of the Trojans. Kais Mahdi to start things off. Retreats to Alster. Now Ikoka. Ikoka sends it up to Nasser-Ul-Din, but handled by Harry Twin. Salas with it now. Now back to Quiros. Quiros now to Cimini. Cimini chips it for Quiros on the run. Handled nicely by Gakana. Great job on defense. Now Cimini with it. A shot. Handled easily by Pritton-Jaka. That was João Gabriel with the shot. Kemi Ikoka. Ikoka sends it up to Nasser-Ul-Din, who a little too hot to handle, all the way back to Preciado now. Up to the far side, Quiros. Quiros now gets it to Salas in the middle. Challenged by Nasser-Ul-Din. And no whistle given, so NCC, Kais Mahdi was the intended target there of Alferez, trying to get that ball through to Mahdi on the run. But handled by Fauverguet of the Trojans, hit out of that far side boundary. Alferez with the overhand toss. Trojans get it back. Salvatore Antonini bringing it up. Now gets it to Calderon, but nice job by NCC. Now John Andrea, clears it out. Kais Mahdi really with that tip of the spear type defense, pressuring that back row. And just like that, now NCC with an opportunity. Diego Alferez got in the kind of the way of that pass. And now Nasser-Ul-Din tried to say that Trojan touched it last, but the official says that Thunder touched it last, and now a player down for the Trojans. Nasruddin helps him back up. Nice sportsmanship there by Iran Nasruddin. Kind of saying, hey, I apologize. We're playing physical soccer here. I got you on the ground. Let me help you back up. That's what we like to see. Now Calderon. And now going down to the ground. That was a great job there by Eduardo Tejada. Just to get position over Calderon and get in front of him. And they both kind of stumbled. So time's going to stop here as Calderon down on the field. And we have the trainers in looking at him. Time has stopped. 32 minutes left to go in this game. 2-0 in favor of the Trojans. We're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be right back.
I think I would be as successful as I am if it wouldn't have been for the trio staff's help, encouragement, support, just everything they do for us, always providing extra resources for us and listening to us when we need someone to listen to us as well.
I chose NCC because their electrical program is absolutely incredible. Semester to semester, I never had to worry about if I was in the right classes or if I was on the right track, because they make sure you are set on the right track. All you have to do is try.
You should come and complete your CNA class at NCC because we have a beautiful new lab. We have caring and compassionate instructors that are excited to teach our students, and we would love to have you.
In the end, it takes all of us to help our communities out, and whether that's on a volunteer basis or on a career field, our communities need you as an EMT or a paramedic, and you can get started with that path right here at NCC right now.
So we welcome you to come to NCC and be a part of the engineering design tech programs, and find your passion for a career choice in manufacturing in Northwest Iowa.
The instructors here are amazing. I mean, Ken, have a question, he'll be doing something with another student. Yeah, what do you need? 3 instructors. I mean, I don't think I can name any other college that has as much one-on-one time as this place. So that in itself is pretty extraordinary.
Stumbled across X-ray and did some research about how you can change modalities and you can do all these different opportunities, and I just thought that was really awesome. And NCC had amazing graduation rates, they had great reviews, so that's why I chose NCC.
You should come to NCC as an EMS student because we do care for our students, and we want to make sure that they are prepared to take care of that patient no matter what situation they get in. And overall, NCC is just a great place to start your success.
Our students are very prepared to take care of patients at clinical and within the simulation department. They're also very prepared once they've graduated to go out as a novice nurse and take care of patients within their employment.
I love NCC because I feel like they just make you feel like you belong here. I've been out of school for 11, 12 years, and I didn't feel like I was intruding. I felt like I was right where I was supposed to be.
And welcome back here, folks, as being carried off the field and brought to a gator waiting there as Javier Calderon was moving around there, but just kind of down on the ground, helped up by his teammates, and now kind of carried off the field there. Don't want to speculate too much as to what's happened, but just want to wish him speedy recovery and that everything's all right. He's being tended to by fantastic NCC training staff. Again, thank you so much for what they do, and being looked over well by individuals on the sideline now. So I believe we are ready to resume play. Again, 32 minutes left to go. 2-0 in favor of Nyack. And now Britton Chaka can have a booming kick to start things off. Out of play by Kiros. So now an overhead toss in.
trying to get it into Alster, actually in the box, but nicely cleared out there by the Trojans. Now Ikoka, great job to hit it back to some of his defenders. Now back to Ikoka. And now up the field past Harry Twin. Twin now retreating all the way to Preciado, the keeper. And Kaismati up there very high, which is exactly what you want from NCC. You need the aggression. You're down by 2. You have to make something happen. And now Alejandro Hanau trying to make something happen. Last touch by Hanau. Great aggression there by the Thunder. And we're going to have a quick little stoppage here as a little bit of an error with our time clock. So head official Ben Lloyd going to request that the clock be restarted to 31 minutes, 11 seconds left to go in the game. And it is. So now we are good to go. And clock is running now. So John Andrea does a great job to kick that one. And the Trojans asking for a handball, but not given. And now a nice chip to Hanau. Hanau on the run. Now Hanau gets it up. And now back to Hanau. And up ahead, Preciado gets to it just before Madi. Kais Madi and Alejandro Hanau. Good 1-2 punch there on the near side. Back and forth, quick passes. Getting past the defender, Harry Twin. And now Twin sends one through. Offsides called on that far side. Prittenjaka quickly running the ball up. As you'd really like to see NCC get at least one back here in the next, say, 10 or 15 minutes, and then have 10 or 15 more minutes at least to get that equalizer. Prittenjaka sends it as far as he can. Nice head by Madi. Nice aggressive defense played from Santiago Silva. All the way back into the box to Prittenjaka, who picks it up. And now Prittenjaka, booming kick to Harry Twin, bounces high. Now an opportunity for Kais Madi. Kais Madi with a chance. Now into the box. And it looks like a little bit too physical was Kais Madi, but that was a high bounce. Harry Twin kind of tried to head that and gauged it a little wrong, and then kind of didn't. He missed it, it seemed like, and bounced high off the turf. Madi with an opportunity. Got a little bit too physical there, and then the boundary official said enough is enough, and now on the near side, in the near corner, now far side, far corner. This is Fauverguet. Now it's up. Nice cross to the near side to Kobe Jones. Jones tries to chip it over Prittenjaka, but he's very, very tall. And really no chance. Gets those long arms up there and stops that easily. Now Prittenjaka again targeting Twin on that right side. Trying to get a similar matchup as before. And now the Trojans, a little bit of momentum going the other way. How Gabriel. Back to Gabriel. And misstep. Now Ori Ulster with it, bringing it up. Nice move by Kais Madi. Retreating a little bit just to keep possession. Gets it to Silva. Silva up to the defender, Kobe Jones, who gets it back to Preciado, the keeper. Preciado up the other side to Fauverguet. Nice job, John Andrea.
And now headed the other way, Salvatore Antonini fighting with Alster. Ori Alster, the captain for NCC, gets it. Tries to make a move and some contact. A whistle given. As Ori Alster remains on the turf here. Might have just clonked heads a little bit there with Salvatore Antonini. He's back up just about as quick as he went down, and a little bit of on the head there. He's saying he's good to go. John Andrea kicks it. Nice try by Alster. Coming up the field now. Antonini back to Salas. Now Salas gets it to João Gabriel. Gabriel kind of squandered opportunity there for the Trojans. And now substitutions coming in for NCC. Looks like a group of 3 new Thunder players coming in. Around Nasruddin, also Kais Mahdi, and then Alejandro Henao going to take a break. Coming in the game, it's going to be Axel Rickert. Also, it looks like, trying to get some numbers here. Axel Rickert comes in. Nicholas Urakokia comes in. And then also Ian Troncoso. Got to be now the new point of the spear on defense and offense. Long cross. Andrea tried to somewhat of a bicycle kick, but couldn't do it. Pritanjaka just calmed it down. Now, nice job, Silva. Great move in the middle by Tejada. Now Tejada, a chance for Gakana. Gakana bringing it up the side. A little too firmly from Gakana up to Diego Alferez, and we're going to continue play. Not enough physicality at all. And now coming up, great opportunity now. Troncoso a little bit out in front. Troncoso trying to keep possession and then retreated to the keeper Preciado. Troncoso, very nice, strong attack there up front. Just recently coming in and replacing Mahdi. A fresh body up there at that forward position at the point of attack. Now Salas brings it up. Salas tries to get it. And great job there by Gakana. Tried to get it to Quiros a little further into the box. Unsuccessfully. So it will be a corner kick now from that far corner for the Trojans. It's going to be number 11, Kobe Jones, trying from that far corner. Jones quickly trying to bend it into the far post. Trying to get it to Nicolo Cimini. It went off the head of Cimini and out of play. So it's going to be a goal kick now from Pritanjaka. 23 to go. 2-0, still in favor of the Trojans. Now Ikoka bringing it up on the near side. Ikoka now quickly. Troncoso tries to chip it to the middle a little too aggressively. And now Salvatore Antonini bringing it up for the Trojans. Antonini, nice pass. And John Andrea clearing it out, doing what he does. Troncoso tries to stay with it. Now back to Harry Twin. Now back to Fauverguet. Now the other side to Quiros. Now Salas. Great defense being played by Urakokia. Urakokia gets a piece of it. And now Trojans have to retreat. And Urakokia draws a little bit of a whistle there. Just a little bit of a push. Official nips that right away. And back to the Trojans. And just as soon as have another whistle from a Trojan with a little bit too much aggression. So now NCC. Andrea And really good job there. That was a nice opportunity. Urakokia with a header almost caught Troncoso in stride. Now Ori Alster playing some good defense. Last touch by Alster. Overhead pass. A little too far. Gakana. Now up to Harry Twin. Now all the way back to Preciado. Beauvergay with it now, bringing it up. Now Quiros. Now Ja Gabriel. Gabriel tries to... And retaining play. Nice pass. Opportunity up the field now for Rickert. Rickert, a little stop and go and a little miscommunication between Rickert and Troncoso. As kind of just gave that right back to the Trojans just past midfield. Kind of a stalled out opportunity there for the Thunder. Now Kobe Jones going to send this one a little bit closer to the middle. Salvatore Antonini. Now to Salas. Salas chips it up. Ikoka playing good defense. But some good hustle. And now chipping it well into the box. Handled by Pritanjaka. Very lengthy at keeper there in the baby blue. High bounce for Troncoso with an opportunity. Some physicality. 50-50 ball won by the Trojans. Now Salas. Salas makes a move on Ulster. Now Salas kicks it through. Now Andrea, a chance for Troncoso, and kicks it to himself. Troncoso, it's 3-on-1, and he still almost gets through. And almost intercepted there by Urakokia. Now the Thunder have it. Now back to Quiros. Quiros tries to get it up. Now Quiros. A sliding kick there out of play on the far boundary in Thunder territory. 20 minutes left to go. 2-0 is the score. And we're going to have a water break here as it is kind of hot, especially out there on the turf. So we're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be right back again, 2-0 in favor of the visiting Nyack Trojans.
You should come and complete your CNA class at NCC because we have a beautiful new lab. We have caring and compassionate instructors that are excited to teach our students, and we would love to have you.
In the end, it takes all of us to help our communities out, and whether that's on a volunteer basis or on a career field, our communities need you as an EMT or a paramedic, and you can get started with that path right here at NCC right now.
So we welcome you to come to NCC and be a part of the engineering design tech programs, and find your passion for a career choice in manufacturing in Northwest Iowa.
The instructors here are amazing. I mean, Ken, have a question, he'll be doing something with another student. Yeah, what do you need? 3 instructors. I mean, I don't think I can name any other college that has as much one-on-one time as this place. So that in itself is pretty extraordinary.
And welcome back, folks, after that water break and commercial break. Again, with Fuller Digital Solutions, I'm Caleb Claycamp here in Sheldon at Orab Field, the NCC Thunder, the men's program with its inaugural year, trying to get its first inaugural victory of the program, and trying to do so against the North Iowa Area Community College Trojans, the Nyack Trojans, currently up 2-0. 19:47 left to go in the game. So it's going to be Anthony Gakana starting things off. And if you're NCC, 20 minutes left, down by 2, you really have to try to push the pace if you want to have any chance at equalizing this match. So 1940. And quickly, now John Andrea up a little bit closer, trying to offer some of his height closer to the goal. And stolen away there by João Gabriel, headed the other way. And with lots of room, nice job there by Santiago Silva on defense. Now Ori Alster dribbling it up, and now chips it. Now a chance for Alster, kicked away out of play. And that was cleared out by Stanley Fauverguet. Now it'll be an overhead toss. Or it looks like first a card was given. Not sure who that was on. And now play ready to resume. Andrea chips it high into the box, handled by Preciado. Fauverguet with it. Now to the far side to Hertzi. Hertzi. Nice job there by NCC. And intercepting that one, trying to get it through. And nice touch there by NCC. Shot on goal. Nice idea. Couldn't get it to go, and it's going to be a goal kick now for Preciado and the Trojans. Trying to get it up, and now does. Coming up the field. And now to opportunity, Sebastian Galanton. Now to Harry Twin, the defender, playing up here. Twin fakes the cross, now tries. Nice defense all the way by Axel Rickert. And again, John Andrea, who typically plays defense, now up well into the offense. He is one of the taller players for the Thunder. You'd wonder if head coach Jesse Kuehler wanted to get some height. The two defenders back there are very tall for the Trojans. And now through ball for Salvatore. Great defense by Josh Vargas. And it was offsides called. Kemi Ikoka tries to get it to Andrea on the run. Andrea lets it bounce. Big body John Andrea makes a move. And again. Now crosses it and kind of rolls along the ground, handled by Preciado. Now back on defense, number 23, Tom Salim, in the game for the first time for NCC. Salas has it. Gakana touches it out last there on the far side. And Jose Sebastian Galanton is going to overhead toss. Tries to get it in to Gabriel, but can't do it. Last touch by Hugo Hanurio. And then we're actually going to change our minds, go back the other way, and quickly, and a nice move by Gabriel trying to get around, but great job by, and now Troncoso could go the other way with it, and Troncoso now out in front, a lucky bounce. Troncoso, the goalie, trying to get back. Troncoso a little too fast and out of control. Preciado easily able to handle that one. Troncoso's got speed. The defenders for the Trojans definitely have the height advantage, but Ian Troncoso with the wheels able to get around. Harry Twin throws it deep and nice to his teammate. Charlie Ronald dribbling it around. Now back to Ronald and through the legs of an NCC defender. Now Gabriel cleared away by Gakana. 15 minutes left to play. Gakana trying to get something going for NCC. Salas. And now Ori Alster going to try to regain this one in the box. It's going to be a goal kick now for Pritin Jaka. Now substitutions coming in. Some fresh bodies on the way for the NCC attackers. Maybe a little bit more of an offensive presence than defensive as Nasser Al-Din comes in. As Kais Mahdi comes in. Nacho Morales comes in. Also Alejandro Hanau comes in. A whole entire fresh offensive attack for NCC. Alster tries to get the head. Morales, 50-50 ball. Morales comes down with it. Nice chip. Mahdi with an opportunity. And playing out of the box, the goalie stops that surge. Now João Gabriel coming down. And guarded by Vargas. And looks like offside's called on that far boundary official. Kemi Yakoka sends it down there. And now a chance for Nasser Al-Din, headed away by the keeper, Gustavo Preciado. 13:06 left to go in the game. NCC tries to get it into the box. Kais Mahdi, 50-50 ball, and quickly now coming the other way. Harry Twin on the near side. Twin gets it up through Gabriel. Now Salvatore Antonini through ball and gets it. A little too weak there from the Nyack Trojans. Now coming the other way are NCC. Josh Vargas, fantastic 50-50 ball there. Hanau tries to get it through. Harry Twin with the header. Now Hanau gets it into Vargas. Vargas playing physical. And stolen away there by Salas. Salas coming the other way by himself. And Santiago Silva, a nice defensive play. Pritin Jaka now kicks it to the near side, handled by Morales. Nacho Morales, 50-50 ball, and gets it with positioning. Nacho Morales coming up the field. And Ori Alster, a nice pass to Alster on the far side. A little too hard and a little too far. Alster couldn't get it on the run, and now headed the other way by the Trojans. This one is Victor Hugo Januario. And now an opportunity for Salvatore Pritin Jaka. Easy save on that one. Charlie Pritin Jaka trying to push the pace. 11:30 left to go. Nacho Morales and the NCC Thunder headed back the other way. We've got cramping by a defender there on the field. He's down. And that's Cimini, Nicolo Cimini, who just hops up kind of now and is kind of limping around. Now an opportunity for Kais Mahdi. Again, too hard, too far. And the official going to stop the clock for Cimini. And down goes Cimini once more with some cramps. And Iran Nasser Al-Din going to do a nice, the teammately thing to do and give him a little stretch. Say, I got you. And now helping Cimini back up Hopefully, Chimiti can stay upright. The keeper, Pritin Chaka, giving some commands to the forwards. 11 minutes left to go. 2-0. Anything can happen. Now Preciado has it in the box. And especially at this point, NCC needs to be aggressive on defense. Don't allow the Trojans to just pass back and forth in their own territory. And now up come the Trojans. Nice challenge there by Vargas, and they won it. Nice job by Josh Vargas. Nacho Morales tries to keep it in play. Last touched by Nacho. And now Vargas going to exit the game. Taking a little bit of a water break here. And great job by Alster. Try to get the 50-50 ball. Nasser Eldin putting on the pressure. Now Kaismati really trying to get something going. But the keeper sends it up to João Gabriel. Gabriel brings it up. Guarded closely. Now to a teammate. Santiago Silva. Great job on defense. Now great job. Eduardo Tejada gets it to Alster. Now to the far side. It's Salim. Salim passes it to Ikoka. Ikoka dribbling with it. Kemi Ikoka gets it back to Gakana. And then intercepted there on the run. And getting around Gakana. Coming this way, Jose Sebastian Galanton. And then Ikoka just kind of concedes and going to kick that one out of play on the far boundary. 9:29 left to go. As NCC really coming up here in the last 9 minutes, trying to get some momentum going forward. Ikoka. This one's handled by the Trojans. Some physical play. Trojans dribbling all the way down to the box. Ikoka is going to try to clear that away. Can't quite do it. And now Harry Twin. Now Chimini. Back to Twin. Twin fires it at the goal. Out of play. Looks like we have an NCC Thunder player down. And clock is going to stop here with 8:43 left to go. And at this point, kind of in the later parts of the game, it's a hot day out, especially on that turf. And not a cloud in the sky to deter the rays of sunshine from coming down onto this turf field. Can be up to 10 to 15 degrees hotter on a turf field than sitting in the bleachers. So that's the biggest thing. When a player goes down, you don't want to have them lay on the turf too long. That turf is quite hot. And now back up are everybody and ready to go. 8:37 left to go in this game. NCC feeling a little bit dire at this point. João Gabriel with the ball now on the near side for the Trojans, bringing it up. Gabriel gets it in. And Ikoka is going to clear it out of play. You can see just a little bit of frustration from NCC Thunder players. And to throw into the box. Taken by Pritin Chaka. And time stops as another player, João Gabriel, now hits the turf here for the Trojans. And trainer being called out now for Gabriel. And so we're going to take just a short commercial break. 7:51 left to go in this game as the Nyack Trojans up 2-0 on the NCC Thunder. We'll be right back.
I think I would be as successful as I am if it wouldn't have been for the trio staff's help, encouragement, support, just everything they do for us, always providing extra resources for us and listening to us when we need someone to listen to us as well.
I chose NCC because their electrical program is absolutely incredible. Semester to semester, I never had to worry about if I was in the right classes or if I was on the right track, because they make sure you are set on the right track. All you have to do is try.
Welcome back, folks. 7:51 left to go in this game number 1 of a doubleheader here in Sheldon at Orb Field. The NCC Thunder hosting the North Iowa Area Community College Trojans for a doubleheader. 7:51 left to go here in the boys matchup. And 2-0 lead the Nyack Trojans. Booming kick from Britton Jaka. And we're going to have some substitutions as John Andrea coming in. And then Ikoka is out. He's just going to stay out of play on the near side. But then officials saying, nope, we got to have you go to the across. We got to have you go across here. We can't have you kind of sit over there, maybe look like you're in play, maybe not. So Ikoka saying, all right, I'll jog across that field. Now 7:12 left to go. John Andrea. Header by Twin. Nacho Morales playing some aggressive defense. Morales using his speed. Now a through ball, an opportunity now for Connor Black in for the first time. And Black, I think, tripping under his own feet. I don't think he was any sort of influence from Gakana. Just kind of got in the box, got stumbled on his feet and went down. So it's going to be a corner kick now. Corner kick on the far side, and it's going to be Victor Hugo Januario. And Januario puts it into the box, cleared out by Morales. And now gathered by Nacho Morales. 6 minutes left to go. Morales trying to get it up the field. And back the other way. Andrea trying to get something going. And Hanau hits that one out. So now it's going to be Nyack ball. 6 minutes left to go. It's getting to the point here, folks, where you really need a prayer to have a chance to equalize at this point. Nacho Morales. And there we go, trying to get something going. And trying to retain it. And a little bit of physicality, but no whistle. And up here goes Kaismati, a nice touch to his teammates going the other way. Nacho Morales keeps it in play. Fantastic job. And then out of play, last touched by Nyack. And now headed back the other way, Connor Black. And it's going to go down. And it is going to be awarded. Yellow card is given. And it looks like possible that this will be a free kick for the Trojans here in the late stages of this game. Card was given to Santiago Silva. So it looks like it was ruled just outside of the box. So it'll kind of be a spot kick rather than a free kick type situation. So you see the wall with Big John Andrea there on the left side. You got about the tallest person out there, John Andrea, right next to about the shortest person out there, Alejandro Henao, making part of the wall. And now it'll be Nicolo Cimini. Already has a goal today. Or no, excuse me, this is Salas. Salas tries to get it just high. Not touched by NCC Thunder defenders. Morales tries to get one through, trying to use his speed to beat Harry Twin. Can't do it. And Preciado going to clear it out the box. But doesn't get too far. Urakokia gets it back. Now 4:28 left to go. Gakana throws it in on the far boundary, right to Alster in the middle. Ori Alster bringing it up, can't get it through. Now headed the other way. John Andrea on defense. Andrea brings it up himself. John Andrea dribbling up. And now physicality. And now, yes, a card given on that one. And that card was given to Harry Twin, the defender. Andrea, he's got some long legs. He could get moving. Was going, and Twin did not get out of the way, so Andrea took a spill, and a card given to Twin. Urakokia with the chance. Bends it into the far side of the box, too far. Tried to get it to nice, big, tall John Andrea on that far side, but too high and too far. So 3:46 left to go, and we'll have a goal kick from Preciado. Preciado. Now up to the far side. Nyack. At this point, just I'm sure trying to pass it around and let that time tick away. Ori Alster. And he falls there, so Salas coming the other way. Salas, a nice through ball, and another one again. And Pertinjaka with the save. So now quickly headed the other way. Alster on the run, and almost immediately taken away. Alster couldn't control that one close to the boundary. Now Harry Twin with the throw-in, throws it all the way into the box. Brought out by Pertinjaka. Now thrown over to the far side. Trying to bring it up quickly with the Thunder. Tom Salim gets it to the middle. Now John Andrea has it. Urakokia. And now headed the other way. Trojans. This is number 12, Will Jansen. Now Jansen has it once more. Now to the middle. This is number 24 with the ball. Now to the far side, entering it in the box. And got the head. And it's going to be a goal kick here. 1:44 left to go. Now Tom Salim chips it up, and we'll see if this is offsides. Yes, it is. Preciado gets it to the near side to Harry Twin. 1 minute to go in the game. Twin up the field now. Number 23. Santiago Silva. Harry Twin now. Urakokia stops it. And Nicholas Urakokia gets it to Nacho Morales in the middle. 43 seconds left. Now gets to the far side to Kaismati. And a whistle. And a card. And now some words being exchanged as the head official, Ben Lloyd, gets into the middle of it. I think he feels like at this point, yes, there is some physicality in the game, but now some frustrations maybe boiling over a little bit as a couple of consecutive incidents with cards given. Ben Lloyd trying to maintain control of this game here with the last 30 seconds. And Iran Nasruddin will have about a 30-yard opportunity here. Tries to bend it. Andrea with the header. And unable to do so. That was the best opportunity I think NCC has created this whole game. Just could not get it in, unfortunately. And clock still continuing to run, 23 seconds. And with a 2-goal lead at this point, it is going to be the North Iowa Area Community College Trojans who are going to take the victory. They're going to move to 1-1 in ICCAC conference play. And they're going to move to 8-2 overall. Meanwhile, NCC, they are going to move to 0-6 overall, but it's okay. They're only 0-2 in conference play. ICCAC conference play. Still a lot of opportunities. They still have a lot of conference games to play and really can still make moves in the standings, ICCAC standings. And now some more words being exchanged as we'll have, we're going to have NCC off the field here, but we're going to be back in just a moment for the girls game of this kind of doubleheader matchup, and it's going to be an exciting game number 2. We'll see if the girls can have any success against the Nyack Trojans coming up here in just a moment.